Good morning, traders. So let's move on to the DAX. Now, two things that are happening with the DAX at the moment, and one of them is frustration deluxe. So I just want to get this level in. So this is the weekly Kijun, which is still very much in play. Okay, then we have these levels here, which are not getting tagged. And you can see by the weekly bar that's been printed so far that nothing's going on. Okay, it's really doing absolutely nothing. Now, I've been saying it all week. This divergence here is a big concern to me. Okay, and I'll show you on the lower time frames, but this is a massive concern. You can see how Kijun and Chikin on the weekly are flat now, which indicates range, and yeah, well, we're pretty much ranging at the moment. Now, I'll drill down to the lower time frames and point out something for you, but at this stage, this is really a frustrating range. There's not many points on offer. There's no direction. It's just hovering, and basically what's happening is that the buyers and the sellers are quite happy with the price level that we're at the moment. So the sellers don't think it can go down further, and the buyers don't think it can go up further. So everybody's quite happy, and that's why we're kind of just doing these short little moves up and down. Now, on the daily, we are at the 76.4 Fibonacci, okay? And that is a pretty big Fibonacci level, which typically there's always reversals at that point, okay? You can see how the daily Kijun and the weekly Kijun are almost together, and the daily Kijun is also flattening out. Now, I just want to drill down to the 4 hour, because something happened here yesterday, but whether that is the case or not. So firstly, just want to make sure we're on the right. Yeah, okay. So that downward trend line is probably the trend line that we need to deal with now, because we've hit it again. But what happened yesterday was we had this flag in play. And remember yesterday I said the longer that it hit its head against this flag, the greater the chance was of the breaking out. So we did get a breakout. And I'll just take it like that. Okay, so we had this flag brewing, and then the flag broke to the outside, came back and tested, and then just hovered here. So I took the break of the flag, so I was in on the break. But yeah, I mean, on the lower time frames, you could just see it was going to run out of steam, and basically took profit on this pin bar here. So not really much to write home about, but yeah, profit's profit. Now, the thing that's happened with this breakout at the moment is a couple of things. So firstly, we've had a crossover. Okay, so that is bullish. So you see how Tekinson and Kijun have crossed over. That is very bullish. Okay, we don't have much in the lines of diversions. Okay, we do have something here, but I mean, this is anything can happen at the moment, so I'm not going to pay much attention to that. Sequel span has come into price, which indicates range. Okay, and you can see how flat Kijun and Tekinson are. At the same time, we had a bearish crossover, then a bullish crossover. So for me, what I'm going to do here is just delete all the noise, and we're going to do this, because this is essentially what's going on here. We're ranging, okay? So that is the range that we are in. You can see, and sorry, I should actually just draw that a little bit bigger, because it will challenge that top pin bar. Okay, now we created a lower low here. So there was a low, a lower low, and now we're starting to create higher lows. And you can see how, and this is where your inverse head and shoulders patterns start forming. You can see here's a shoulder, here's the head. So I would expect a challenge of the top of the range, and then a pullback, and then hopefully a pullback that comes to, let's say, 50% of this move up before establishing itself again, and then a break of this range. But for now, this is a range, and it can go either way. Okay, so if you want to know a lot more about ranges, have a look for Al Brooks and see what you can find on the internet with Al Brooks, or buy one of his books, specifically the book on range trading. And what he says based on his research is the longer you stay in a range, so anything longer than 18 bars inside a range, the probability of it breaking either way is 50-50. If you're in a range and you start breaking and it's less than 18 bars, then you'll typically go in the direction of the move to the upside. Okay, so in this case, it was moving to the upside range. If there were 18 bars, 20 bars or less here, then and it started moving to the upside, the probability is it'll break the upside. So at this stage, we've got more than 20 bars, so this is really, truly a range. So in saying that, I've actually got no interest in the DAX at the moment. So I will just stay out of it. It's pointless trying to anticipate what's going on. These weekly levels that are up to the upside here are quite far away. So let's just put them in. So you've got that level, and you've got that level. Now there's nothing hindering price to this area. So what's happening is all the resistance is coming from the immediate left, meaning within the range. Okay. So at this stage, for me, I'm just going to stay out of the DAX. There's nothing really that's exciting me. I'll be looking for shorts in this area here. So I do believe we're going to have a pullback somewhere along the line, and it's probably going to be up there. And I think if you watch price action, generally speaking, when you range for a long time like this, and it breaks to the upside, it typically hits the next level, and then there's a violent sell-off. So that's what I'm anticipating is going to happen here. So for me, the DAX has no interest today. I think I'll stick to the Aussie, and I'll stick to the Dow more than likely. Anyway, guys, that's the DAX for me, and I will catch you later.